Running. Watch what you say. Just kidding. They don't watch what you say.
I'm about to stir the pot today.
You gonna stir the pot?
I'll talk shit. Who knows?
Y'all niggas don't never say shit. You don't say what I'm gonna say. Fuck y'all niggas. Anytime y'all niggas come over here talking about, yeah, stop it. It's about to get crazy. Shut the fuck up. Stop it. It's about to get crazy. Don't nobody ever get crazy, nigga. In fact, it's the niggas who don't say it's gonna get crazy that actually get crazy. But every time somebody come up here and be like, nigga, it's about to get crazy. Man, shut the fuck up, man. Who do you want that shit?
Oh, no, I fuck with everybody.
Yeah, you know, that's my bro. That's my bro. Bros.
No, I know, you know, we did like,
We can take a shot. We can take it right now. All right. To a good show. Brotherhood, sisterhood, and all of that, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We been here. Yes, nigga.
it's the first day of spring tomorrow, too.
CWTFB Radio. You know what time it is. I'm Charlie Machine. Alongside my Choco Bliss, Honey Kiss, never miss my good sis, Big Bells from a big block. What's up, baby? How you doing?
Excellent.
You good?
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm happy to see you.
Thank you.
I'm happy that you're here. You made it on time today. I appreciate you. Wakanda. But anyway, we got my man DJ MEZ.WAV in the building, man. What's up, baby?
What's up?
How you doing, baby?
Good, man. You know, no complaints.
Yeah.
Blessed.
You know what's funny? You are our 1,000th subscriber on YouTube.
Wow.
I knew you was gonna bring this up.
We had like 4 point something thousand now, but whatever. He's our 1,000th subscriber. Because you know the funny thing about that, right, is that you think this my man for real. This my man, 100 grand.
Yeah.
You would thought he would have been here earlier. It took him 999 niggas to hit subscribe before he did it his damn self. It be your own niggas.
Dang.
Nah,
How do you
It be
even
your
know
own
that?
niggas.
It tells you?
Man,
Yeah.
I got a lot of shit.
No, you
for
know
it.
what? At that point in time, I was a nosy ass nigga, so I was doing my research. I was like, this bitch ass nigga.
Oh,
What's
But I
funny-
love you though.
Nah, I love you too. But what's funny about that now is that you know, I'm building up a YouTube channel for my brand too, and like now I'm realizing how hard it is to get people to subscribe
And
to
how
YouTube channel.
annoying it is when you know niggas and they don't subscribe to you, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
but he made it.
I was
At
a
least you
thousand.
didn't say
Send me the
no
link. Send me the
4,000.
link.
I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
But anyway, man, we're gonna get started with a mix, man. We're gonna get into paying bills and everything else later. We're gonna get straight into it with a mix. Yeah, let's get. Now we get the laid back. Even white people sampling my man Ronnie, nigga. Uncle Ron, you letting these Saxon bitches do this to you? Hey. Nobody know what the fuck this bitch was saying.
I might get my DJ card pulled, but who's this?
Gwen Stefani.
Oh,
She thought she was black for like 2 years. Remember that?
yeah.
Yeah. They treated her like she was black for
Did
2
it,
years
yeah.
too. They're like, bitch, you ain't getting no billboards.
It's the way she was doing her aesthetic, you know what I'm saying?
Her love is getting expensive, baby. Jury like Egyptian cotton. What she know about Egyptian cotton with her white ass? Get the fuck out of here. Hey.
This song.
It is a good song. I ain't gonna hold you. I like the song. Shut up. Come on. Hey. Chicken man. Hey. He knew where it was going.
I knew where it was going. I was waiting for Jim.
Hey, that's okay.
Wow.
Then the bitch come out. That's him. I'm usually what they whisper about. Always chip them out.
But I've been doing this since Chips was out. Watching Eric Estrada backing up with a Ramada.
On my 25th hour. Come on. A day in the life. Listen. I'm too false. Bitch, get off me. You can't get shit off me. No sixes on sprees, me. Don't even talk to me. Come on. Jingle man in here. Come on. We in the sound lab. The motherfucking media lab. We got love in here. My man Caesar here. CAB in the building. Boogie Woogie.
Oh, okay.
All right, man. Episode 260.
Oh, you know what I thought you were going to say?
Where?
This successful Negro.
Where?
I thought, but now I'm not even sure if that was successful or not.
Which one?
I think it was Pretty Ricky.
Pretty Ricky did have a statement for this. No bullshit.
And I thought you were
I thought about it, but I was like, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do it to him. It only took me over the 8 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Jimmy. He was over here on BNF podcast. He was over there at the mix.
Oh,
Shout out Jimmy.
yeah.
They called it something with Miami. I called it the something with my blammy. You heard? Come on. I should have been fucking. Come on. Let's go. Top low. Hey. 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 Yeah. Millionaire living without a cash. Hey. This is one of the ones. Yeah. It's the summer with Miami. Let's go. CWTFB radio, nigga. Episode 260.
Yeah.
We in here. I'm Charlie Machine. Big bells from a big block.
The biggest.
DJ MEZ.WAV. We in here. What the fuck is up with y'all, man?
Blessed. You know?
Blessed.
Yeah, very blessed. Woke up today,
Wondering.
you know?
I like that.
Woke up today. Start with that. Man, I'm just happy to be here.
I'm happy you here, bro. No
Yeah.
bullshit. I'm really happy you here, man. It's gonna be a good talk. You know what I mean? It's been a long time coming since the 1,000 subscriber. You know what I mean?
3,000 subscribers later.
You know what I mean? Plus.
Plus.
You know what I mean?
Plus.
Plus.
Yeah.
Plus. So yeah, man. How was your Bells? Let's start with Bells. How was your last 7 days?
You know, every time you ask me this question, I'm never prepared for it.
And it's crazy because we speak every day. That shit is
So
crazy.
then you should
So
know
my thing
how
is
my
like,
last 7
so my
days
thing is just
were.
like, nigga, tell these niggas.
and give a summary
Tell them.
of book report.
And then what?
7-day book report. How was
I
my
mean,
last 7 days?
we spoke for 7 days.
Okay.
Tell these niggas.
I did spring cleaning. It's
Good
not
for you.
spring yet, but I did.
Good for you.
And it was successful.
Good for you. Let's clap it up for Bells, guys. Come
Yeah.
on, man. Let's clap it up for
Thank
Bells, man, guys.
Thank
Clap it
you.
up for Bells. Because bitches be dirty.
They do.
Bitches be dirty as fuck.
The
Thank
house
you.
smells great.
Yeah. Smell like Pine Sol
No,
or Mistolin or
actually
Fabuloso.
don't use pine salt
What do you
or
use?
Fabuloso.
Mistolin?
Mistolin, no.
Oh, my man Capacity, R.I.P. He used to be like so fresh, no, so clean, like Mistolin.
Mistolin.
Yeah, I mean.
No, I don't, whatever.
Whatever, it don't matter.
Cleaning
It don't matter what
products.
you
It don't matter. The house
It
is
don't matter.
clean.
It's clean. It's clean enough.
It's clean enough. See what you did there.
Past 7 days was cool.
Past 7
These
days.
No free promo on the cleaning products.
Yeah,
No free
you feel
promo.
me? You understand me?
Yeah, them niggas is good. They all right.
It's okay.
They're going to be fine
They're at
without us.
Costco buying it in bulk. Y'all all right.
All right. MEZ.WAV, how you doing, my brother?
Good, man. Just coming off a pretty busy week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just been working. Just came off of doing the State of the City.
Nice.
State of the City address with the mayor.
The mayor.
Knew that was
I
coming.
knew, yeah, oh yeah, I knew it was coming. I know where I'm at. No, but no, it was a good opportunity. It was a good opportunity.
You thought we was gonna pat you on the back for that? Nigga? No, fuck with it.
But nah, it was a good, you know, it's a good opportunity. Like being there, I like seeing, you know, a lot of
Asians.
Oh my god.
Nah, I was gonna say. I mean, people of color in those filling in those spaces. It was very
Chinatownish.
secure. It was very secure. There's a lot of police, a lot of like agents and like
Triads.
I felt. I just felt like it was a lot of like it felt like the president was gonna speak there. You know, I was just like, damn. And it
With
was
a
at
side of chopsticks.
Yeah, right. Like
I gotta stop
face.
laughing. But nah, it was at the Chiz, you're funny.
He's not laughing because it's funny. It's a defense mechanism.
There you go. Thank you, Bells.
Wow, Bells is good.
Saved me.
This is why she's here.
But it was at the MGM Music Hall. That was like my first time being there.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's a dope venue. I didn't realize how like big it was in there.
Yeah.
It's like 5,000 plus. So that was to this day, yeah, it was probably like the biggest venue I've DJ'd at.
Hey, shout out to you, my
Yeah,
nigga.
it
On
was
Good Dogs.
It was a good vibe
Fire.
in there, you know. Made some connections, you know, handed out, you know, kissed some babies, handed out some cards, rubbed some elbows.
Those babies in there?
Nah, but
Oh,
you know, they say.
Oh, okay.
Her babies were there. She had her kids there.
I want to have Saxon babies.
But
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it was a good vibe. How else was the rest of my week? Yeah, that was like the pretty much the bit, you know, did a couple of other vibes.
Yeah.
Got a haircut,
Yeah.
hit the gym, you know.
Where you get your hair cut at, man?
I knew it. I knew
It's
it.
actually, you know, shout out to barbershop.
Hey, yo, relax. We ain't gonna shout that nigga out. The fuck that nigga give us no fucking money, nigga.
Nah, because he
That
gave me
nigga
a free cut. He gave me
He
a free
gave you a
cut.
free cut?
He gave me a free
Yeah,
cut.
that's you. The fuck, nigga? And not us.
Nah, you know, that's fair. But nah, those my guys.
You know who you should hit up? You should hit up my man Boston's Hair Flow over at Temple of Groom over there in Boston. That's the Fenway area and the Cambridge area, man. They actually got a new location coming soon in Coolidge Corner, man. You know, you're talking about a full luxury haircut experience, my nigga. Your man Mummy rap you. He give you the steam and all of that. He pluck out your
He
ingrows
do, but
and
here's
all
the
of
thing.
that. No, he don't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? I promise you he don't. You know what I'm saying? And my man to hit you off with the blue label. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You there, you a regular, you come through, whatever. He might hit you with the, you know what I mean, blue
What's the
label.
blue
type
label?
shit.
What's
Oh,
that?
you see, you don't even know, broke
Yeah, I'm not
nigga.
even hip.
You see what I'm saying? So this is what I mean. Luxury haircut experience, right?
It's a really good
Broke
haircut.
niggas
Really good
don't
people.
come there, okay? You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I gotta go. Because the crazy thing is, my barber is actually moving.
Yo, can
to
you let me
DR.
get my promo off?
Oh, my fault.
You let me get my promo
My fault. Nah, you put me on. I'm like, yo, because I'm in the shop. I'm looking for a new barber.
I'm glad you are,
Yeah,
because
looking
you
for
should
the
hit up
barber.
my man Boston's Hair Flow at the Temple of Groom, my nigga. Either in Cambridge or the Fenway area,
Yes,
my nigga.
sir.
In Coolidge Corner,
Soon
that's
to
coming
come.
very soon, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, bro, like, it's crazy. And it's actually like a little multimedia space in the Fenway area. I know they're gonna do that for the Coolidge Corner joint. So if you want to like have an impromptu podcast, they got the equipment for that. You could just
That's dope.
be talking to somebody and be like, yo, look, nigga,
Getting your
like,
cut.
how's your portfolio looking, my nigga? And like, actually, let me school niggas on some shit real quick. You could do that if you really want to. And it's a good vibe, good conversations. He'll talk to you about whatever. You know what I mean? He'll talk to you about Democrats. He'll talk to you about Republicans. He'll talk to you about Teslas.
Oh, he's like you.
He'll talk to you about award shows. He'll talk to you about whatever the fuck you want to talk about, my nigga. Whatever you want to talk about, he's gonna talk about. And he's not gonna have an opinion on it. He's gonna be like, yeah, that's crazy. Tell me more. Right? You know what I'm saying? So my man Boston's Hair Flow, Temple of Groom, Boston, Cambridge, Coolidge Corner coming real soon. Yeah.
That's great.
But shout out to our other sponsor, man. We in the Sound Lab, man. You already know what the fuck we doing.
Yes, sir.
Man. We in the motherfucking Sound Lab.
Award
We in the
winning.
Media Lab, award winning, 2-time
Sir.
Studio of the Year, according to everybody who voted for the Boston Music Awards, man. You know what I'm saying? And even the people who didn't, fuck y'all, but I love y'all anyway. Because if y'all subscribe, I'm not gonna tell you to not subscribe. But you know, if you need any audio needs, whether it comes to recording music, recording your vocals, whether it comes to video needs, photo needs, you know, consultation, things of that nature. If you want to be an intern and hone your skills and learn how to do things that the professionals are doing, we have state-of-the-art equipment in here, man. We have people who have been doing this for years over years that know what the fuck they're doing, and they will actually lead you in the right direction. And if they can't get you what you think you need, they will lead you in the direction that you need to go. That's the ill thing about the Sound Lab. We not fucking egotistical ass bitches that who are losing. You know what I'm saying? We win shit. And we actually learn shit. And we know shit. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to the Sound Lab.
And we are the what? I can't
We are
cut.
the shit. Let's go. Sound Lab. Everybody make some noise for the Sound Lab. Come on. Yeah. 21 gun salute. Letting it all off, man. Come on. Bitch ass nigga. Sound Lab. Fuck is you talking about?
You were on,
All right.
on
Talk your
tonight.
shit. Talk your shit.
That was good. I felt
That
great.
was
That felt
impressive.
excellent.
It was riveting.
I felt really good.
Yeah. I'm
You
glad
know,
got
sometimes
that
you
out.
gotta just let off some steam.
Yeah, I'm glad you got that out.
You just gotta let that off. I got 2 kids. I mean, just saying. You got kids?
Not that I know of.
All right.
Nah.
Well,
Nah, I don't got no kids.
Nah, that's some black nigga shit to say. It's all right.
I don't think so.
That's crazy.
Oh, man. But, yo, let's get into the ratings before we talk to MEZ.WAV. We got 2 projects. Red Cups and ratings. Just like every week, we're going to rate 2 projects. This first one, we got somebody we know and love. Somebody who's been here before. Somebody who's like a hood legend. I ain't going to hold you.
Yeah.
We talking about my man Cincinnati Rose. He dropped Water.
Yep.
Water is 13 tracks, about 35 minutes. Belez, what'd you think?
It was a very easy listen. I love the production on this. I really enjoyed the intro. I thought it fit really well. The Be Like Water intro.
Yeah.
I don't really have any complaints about this. The thing with Cincinnati Rose is he always not confuses me, but surprises me.
Yeah.
Because it's like you.
I think he surprises everybody.
Like
who doesn't regularly listen to him as of late.
Yeah, like he just, I don't know, like he's real hood and real street, but then he's also like, I always have to double check if that's him on the track or if it's somebody else. Like when Anxiety came on, I'm like, it's him. Like there's nobody else on here. But
I got a funny story about Anxiety. Keep going.
Okay, it was real good. I like the samples on here. Had the Key Sweat sample, the Janet Jackson sample on there.
A lot of good samples. Good samples.
Surprisingly, 304 Interlude and Thunderstorm were like some of my favorite songs in there, and I don't know how he did that, but he did it. Bishop, I really liked Bishop. That was like
great record.
The first, like the number 1 for me.
Yep.
And then Blue Pill featuring Samba, of course.
Yep. He had Samba sound like a gangster
Yo,
on that bitch.
Yeah, it was excellent.
I was like, what the fuck is Samba doing right now? Like, I couldn't believe it.
It was perfect.
It
he
was,
chose the
it was.
right person for that.
It was.
Now, Sleazy.
Sleazy and Cincinnati Rose are 2 different people.
The song.
Oh, okay. I thought you... Well, that is the song.
Yeah, that is the song.
Right. That is the song. Go ahead.
I'm going to...
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Real quick,
Go
right?
ahead.
Where he at, bro? I know where he at. He at his mother house.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. Let's go take a trip out to his mama crib. He ain't there. F it. What he say? Pull up to his baby mama crib. He ain't there. F it. Let's go back out to
his mama crib.
When she come out, come on. I said, hold on. What he do? Put a bullet in his mama wig? What did the wig do? I know that's not what it means, but like, dang.
That's just what sleazy do.
They were on his back.
That's what sleazy do.
I was astonished. I said, I don't ever want nobody to want me that bad.
You know, the funny thing about it is Sleazy's actually my favorite song.
I didn't want to like that song.
You know,
but
and the reason why Sleazy is my favorite song is because you know people go through changes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, Sleazy, and like I said, in Cincinnati Rose.
Yeah.
I'm a Libra, so I look at everything as a scale. You understand what I'm saying? At one point, Sleazy was right here.
Yeah.
And Cincinnati Rose was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My arm was bent back.
Yeah.
Like trying to do that shit. You understand what I'm saying? But now it's more Cincinnati Rose and Sleazy.
Yeah.
But he has to remind niggas sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like, we could take it there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I love this project.
I did too.
You know the crazy thing about this project? My daughter and his daughter are in the same class. Oh. My daughter on the FaceTime with his daughter of a day. And I purposely put this song. I put the album on. I was like, yo, daddy, it's just hard.
It's tough.
And the only reason why I did that is because this little girl fucking got caught listening to Cincinnati Rose with her whole class, nigga.
No.
In class. And I said, you know what? She already listened to it, nigga. I'm not a bad influence. I was like, yo, your daddy album was fire.
Yeah, it was.
And she was like, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So, shout out Cincinnati Rose, my nigga. Like, I love you, my nigga. Like, for real, bro. I love you, my nigga. And I love that you kept the music. And OG Damo, I know I fucked your name up last article. I said Domo, it's Damo. But look, man, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Niggas fuck up. You know what I mean? Players fuck up too. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But Damo was all over this.
Yeah.
I understand the concept of water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For where he's at right now.
Yeah. You
gotta be water. You gotta form into whatever it is that you're shaping to be. Mm-hmm. And what you're shaping into be, my nigga, is an incredible artist. Cause you can rap your face off.
Yeah.
And not only can you rap your face off, you can do the harmonizing shit just like anybody else, my nigga. Anxiety. Funny story about anxiety. I'm in the car today. Went to go pick a baby girl from school. Mm-hmm. I'm listening to this album. Because it's what I do on Thursdays. I re-listen to whatever we're about to rate.
Yeah.
And she says, anxiety. Why is it spelt like that? ANXIETY, right? And I'm like, Petty, what kind of question is that? That's how it's spelled.
Right.
Like that's that. And I was like, you was able to see that it was anxiety. You spelled it, you pronounced it right.
Right.
And then she was like, Cincinnati Rose. Oh, that's what's her name, Dad? And I said, right.
Oh my gosh, why does Penny?
Why does she know that? Because what's her name be listening to Dad in class?
In class?
Fuck you mean? Huh?
How is she listening to Dad in class?
Cause these little niggas suck. Okay? In fact, some little shithead proposed to my daughter today. Okay?
Wait a minute, wait.
So
Hold
whatever.
on.
We're gonna get back to that.
Was it an onion ring? Was it a ring pop?
It was a little fake gold ring with a little fake rock.
Come on now. Come on.
These third graders is getting crafty.
This is
You pulled up to the school?
It was an actual ring.
Actually, I laughed about it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I said, yo.
Did she say yes?
I said, give that little nigga the ring back.
She said, so she said yes.
She probably did.
I was gonna say it probably don't. She ain't got it. Chiz decide.
She gonna go back to school like, well, my dad said that I have to give you the ring back,
Yeah.
or he's gonna have to come here and
Yeah, give the ring back.
Set your dad straight.
So, I love that our daughters are in the same class, and I love that they're friends.
That's beautiful.
I love that, you know, he's where he's at in his life. I love that we are where we are in our lives, and I love that we get to share this whole journey together.
Yeah.
The
Black
fact that
fatherhood is dope, man.
on Dead Dogs it is. And not only that, my nigga, just knowing where niggas come from and where niggas, you know what I mean, could have been.
Yeah.
That's real.
The fact that he wasn't playing around with this shit, he just did this shit with his brother the other month, with OG Damo.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's dropping another one, Water, with Damo's all over it. I don't know if Damo's on every record, but I love this. You know what I mean? Because it just shows the true evolution, because we had a conversation not too long ago about a situation that he was in. And you hear all of these different elements of life in the music. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's what I love about it. It's like, dog, you ain't talking bullshit.
Right.
You actually talking about real shit that you're going through right now. And shit that you've been through and things that you could have been through.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? Because you never fucking know when you live in whatever type of life. You know what I mean? So shout out my man Cincinnati Rose. If we talking about Water, out of 5 red cups, we gave this one a solid 4.4 out of 5. Shout out to my guy, Cincinnati Rose. Keep doing what you're doing, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, dog. I appreciate everything you're doing, everything you bring to the game, my nigga. No bullshit. More little niggas need to listen to Cincinnati Rose.
Yes, please.
Nigga,
like.
dogs.
No more like. I ain't hear
like.
like once. On this, I ain't hear like once on
And
this
he
album.
harmonized, too.
Okay?
Like, he harmonized, but he didn't do that like. He didn't do that dumb shit. Like. Fuck out of here.
Let's go to his mama's house. Like.
Like. All right, next record we're going to talk about, man, is somebody that we know and love as well. Somebody from an illustrious collective.
Yes.
Somebody who a lot of people deem him to be the best lyricist of the illustrious collective. We talk about my man Top Hooter.
Yes.
Alongside Michelangelo on every motherfucking beat. Shout out my man Michelangelo, man. This is Hooter Hyena. This is 13 tracks as well. 28 minutes. Belez.
Bro.
What you think, baby?
I thoroughly enjoyed this.
Yes.
Thoroughly enjoyed this. Like, all I gotta say is, they ain't effing with Bordy. They ain't effing with me. They ain't effing with Dunny. They ain't effing with P. Like, what? It was so good from beginning to end. Like, seamless transition. Production was excellent. On point.
You know.
Like, I don't know. It was just chef's kiss.
Yeah, Michelangelo did his thing on the production.
Chef's kiss. I don't know. He just, and he's so not like, he's very subtly arrogant, and it's not in a like.
He just know he that nigga.
Yeah, it's not even in a like.
You gotta know you that nigga to talk like you that nigga.
Man.
Yeah.
Who the Hyena? The first track.
That first song was stupid.
Man.
Just the fucking intro.
Like.
This shit was like, come on.
He had the intro was the Bret Hart WWF.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about the first song, Who the Hyena.
Oh, okay.
Well,
okay.
the cheer for him was the
cheer
Bret
for him
Hart
was
shit,
the
right?
that was the intro. But the first track, Who the Hyena?
Who the Hyena? That shit was a minute and 34 seconds long.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it set the precedence for the whole
For
project.
the rest of the project, yeah. And that's what chronologically, the way that he did it was perfect.
Yeah.
Completely, like, I had no notes at all. Not that I could give notes anyway, but it was great.
Yeah.
I think my favorite bars from that first track was females want expensive things but don't deserve a slice of pizza. I said, dang, not even a slice.
Not even a slice,
We talked
bitch.
about something similar earlier, but Walk Down featuring OT the Real.
Oh my God. OT go crazy every
Yeah,
trip.
he's actually a lunatic. My man said, don't act like I won't wait outside your address to address you.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon.
I love OT, nigga.
That's a hard bar.
Bro.
OT the Real is different.
No Crowns was great.
Yeah.
And I think that he got to a point in the album too where he talked about just like real life thing and the losses and having those clips in there for reference and things like that. And he had the hyena references throughout the project. Just Shattered Dreams was great. Close to Home was really like probably for me the rawest project. I mean, rawest record on the project.
I think Close to Home was probably my favorite record as well.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. You done?
But excellent. Oh, then he had, Sue's Son with the Art of War reference.
Yeah, come on.
And all of that. Rockabye Baby was
I
great
mean Sun
too.
Tzu. You said Sun Tzu.
Sorry. No.
Sun Tzu.
I thought it was
It's Sun
Sue's
Tzu.
Son.
I don't even have to look at the title. I know it's Sun Tzu.
Sun Tzu.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Art of War. Sun Tzu.
My apologies.
You thinking of Sue
I
Surf?
misspoke.
It's Sun Tzu. Track 9, Sun Tzu.
Yeah, actually it's Sue's Son. Let's go. Please stop. Shut up. Just go.
It's
wrong.
Sun
Shut
Tzu.
up. Just go.
Bell, stop it.
I was wrong. I was so excited. So confident.
He would never do that.
Sun Tzu.
Sue, son? Why would he do that?
Sun Tzu. Sorry. Sun Tzu, Sun.
But
But yeah, it was real good.
shout out my nigga P89,
Yes,
nigga.
sir.
Fuck. Yo, look. Top Hooter. That's your name, brother. I respect your name.
Yeah.
I love you. But I'm going to always call you P89. Because we from the R&O era. You understand what I'm saying? When you was going to record with Grizzly the Specialist, my nigga, on Center Street in Roxbury. You understand what I'm saying? This is the type of shit that I want to hear.
Yeah.
My daughter, I'm in the car with her the other day. And this is the thing about kids. Kids will let you know what the fuck is going on. She sees the album cover on, the screen in the car. She's like, who's that on his shoulder? She sees a kid, because she's a kid.
Yeah.
Who's the kid?
Yeah.
That's his son.
Yeah.
What's on his neck?
Yeah.
Did he get shot, Daddy? He did, baby.
Yeah.
He got shot a few times.
Yep.
Is he okay? Yeah, he's okay. That's why he's able to give us this piece of art right now. It's like, this sounds good. I was like, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
She don't gotta understand the context of what the fuck he's talking about to understand that it sounds good.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
A 9-year-old little girl who goes to a fucking collegiate ass elementary school,
Yo,
my nigga.
she be at school all day.
You know what I mean? This sounds good.
Yeah.
I heard this shit like from the beginning, and I was like, Michelangelo's a motherfucking.
Yes.
This nigga's a
Disrespectful.
wizard, nigga. What? Michelangelo,
Even.
you showed your ass. Pause. You know what I mean? On this shit. Close to home.
Yeah.
If anybody's a fan of Top Hooter, P89, whatever the fuck you want to call him, P, that was the record.
Yeah.
That was the record. other records that I really loved was Wolfgang with Body Rock. Walk Down with OT. I was surprised Dunny wasn't on here.
Yeah, I was surprised too. But
Because at a certain time, P89 and Dun Dilly was like the 1-2 punch.
Mm-hmm.
But I love that they expanded their reach.
Yeah.
He got Hanif on here. He got he got Body Rock on here. And not only Body Rock, but he has everybody that they grew with at this point.
Yeah.
ST Nack, Mickey Diamond, you know, OT the Real, things of that nature.
Yeah.
I love that because you see the network that they built.
Yeah.
To me, at this point, when it comes to artists like this, it's not about the album. It's about the growth.
Yeah.
Pause. It's about to see what the fuck happened with who they once were versus who they are now.
Yeah.
And you look at the album, like, it was like a surprise album too. Like, I didn't even know the nigga was dropping, nigga. I didn't know he was dropping until like a week before he dropped.
Yeah.
Did you know he's dropping?
I did not.
Okay, I'm not the only nigga. I ain't want to be the only nigga. Did you know he's dropping? Hey, yo, Grease, you know he was dropping? All right, nobody knew he was dropping. All right. If Grease ain't know, nobody ain't know. You know what I mean? But I love this. If you ask me, I thought it was a 5.
Same.
I thought it was a 5. Charlie Machine thought it was a 5. So P, if you see me, don't punch me in the face, nigga. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me either. That's for sure.
Out of 5 red cups, we gave my man Top Hooter Hyena, a solid 4.8.
I feel like we could have rounded
Out of 5. Hey, yo, you gotta stop it with that shit. What comes after the 8?
Hey, listen.
It was a 4.82 if we're gonna be exact.
Don't. Hey,
It was a 4.8.
I'm just saying.
I'm just wet for the boss.
I don't want to be put in the frame of nobody's homie's chain.
Hey, look, man. I only got. It's my daddy right here, man. Yo, P, you know I love you, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here, man. But anyway, let's talk to our guest tonight, man. We got my man MEZ.WAV in here.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, my brother?
Yeah.
Good, man. Good. Feeling good.
Yeah, you feeling good?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you could be here, man.
I'm glad, you know what I mean? Glad. Thankful that y'all have me here.
Absolutely.
I want to give y'all, actually, before we get into it, I want to give y'all flowers, you know.
Okay, thank you.
Just want to, a lot of love, a lot of respect for what y'all been doing. The consistency.
Thank you.
Just putting in the work, boots to ground. Really building the Boston culture is like, or what people think a lack thereof. Like we're trying to build our identity, and like y'all are really doing that. Like y'all are really like building and showing the world what Boston has to offer.
Thank you.
And y'all do it week in and week out. People listen. People love y'all. Like this is a platform that people really respect and want to be a part of. So, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with y'all. I rock with y'all.
Thank you,
know what I mean?
brother.
And as do so many other people.
Yeah.
So yeah. Nah, y'all. I'm sure y'all get y'all flowers, but I want to be able to give y'all flowers for me too. So
Real nigga, man. Thank you, bro. That means a lot, man.
yeah, of course, bro. You already know what it is, bro. You know what it is, bro.
Because we go way back.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? We go way back, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, Cadillac on 4 flats. Like, you know what I mean? Nigga, I want to talk about so much because we go way back.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about.
You, like, I knew about you DJing before you was really full-fledged DJing, right? Tell me about your introduction to music and how you even got to where you are, and your name. Your name is very interesting, so let's go.
Yeah. So like, to I'm gonna give the short and sweet answer. To start off, now it's not gonna sound short and sweet, but
it never is.
It never is. But back in like middle school, elementary school, me and my dog, shout out Tony Johnson Films. We went to school together, and we used to burn CDs. And back when like 50 was dropping, his Gina was dropping their mixtapes. We was,
Wow.
you know what I mean? Exactly. So we was selling mixtapes through school.
Yeah.
$5, $10 a pop. Either bootlegging albums. And this is at like 11, 12 years old.
Yeah.
But also doing, making mixtapes, people sending us lists, and I just loved that because I was just being able to put people on to new music or getting put on to new music. And ever since that day, I've always just had like a foot into like music curation or just like an interest in music. Fast forward to college, I used to run a music blog.
Where'd you go to college?
I went to University of Hartford out in Connecticut.
Okay.
And
sorry to hear that.
Shout out to them. But I used to run a music blog and just was, kind of got into like looking into new music, and that's where I found the love of like, I like finding new artists, and I love breaking records, and wasn't really too keen on the journalistic side of things, or, writing reviews, and like y'all do an amazing job at it. I wasn't as good at that. But that's kind of like where it evolved into. And as the blog game, like, you had your Nah Rights and your Rap Radars. And
Nah Right. Wow.
Remember that?
That name in a while. Oh, shit.
And as that kind of got oversaturated or it kind of like fizzled out, I needed another outlet. And I got introduced to DJing from my basketball coach, my AAU coach. One day he DJed like a family party that we had. He wanted to take a break. He's like, yo, just press this button while I go get some water. Pressing the button turned into me mixing a record, teaching.
Fucking around.
Fucking around. And I'm like, this is like something I like to do. So he comes back, finishes the party, and I'm like, how do I buy this equipment? Like, where do I get this equipment from? He's like, I'll sell you this equipment. I got to buy some new stuff. You could have this. I pulled up to his crib the next day.
Wow.
Ready to buy the equipment. He sold it to me. Ever since that day.
Woski.
Yep. I was just in the crib just making noise for months and months and months on end. Doing family parties, baby showers, cookouts, not weddings, but just, whatever. And I just thought that was where it was gonna kind of stop, just be a hobby.
Yeah.
And it just kind of evolved, just meeting the right people. It was just a passion, and a passion just really turned into a way of life, like making a living.
That's dope.
Yeah,
my nigga, like turning a passion into a way of living, and like making a living off of a passion is a beautiful thing, my nigga.
Yeah.
So, my nigga, clap it up for you, bro.
I appreciate it. I'm a big advocate for like, anybody that's like, whatever your art is, whatever your passion is, whatever your hobby is, like, do it for the love, and everything else is gonna,
it'll pan out.
Like,
it'll work out.
I'm blessed to be able to do this full time. Like, it puts food on the table, it pays my bills now. I'm able to travel the world off of it.
That's dope.
So it's beautiful. I love it.
You was making ringtones for people?
That was a little before my time.
There was no ringtones?
Oh no, it was ringtones, but I was probably like 9 years old when ringtones was a thing. But
dang, that's crazy.
But you know what? I was actually.
Okay.
I was about to say, I was like, you a damn lie.
Because there was a point where like the next sales was coming out. And I was at that point. Yeah, I was. I very much was.
Hey, Kiss Me Through the Phone was the hottest shit in the world.
Yeah,
Yup. I was doing that shit. Like,
that was actually my ring for my little girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
My little That was that one. Yup. Specifically that one. That's funny. That was everybody. That was every dude's ring.
678-982-12.
That was all of our ringtones. We all had that for
I
some
never had that shit.
Oh, you had every every hood we go through.
Yeah. G-Unit, nigga. Stop fucking playing with me, nigga. I was on that shit.
Now, I don't think I'm gonna hit you because I'm popular.
Yo,
hey,
yo, I actually had that as a ringtone.
Classic.
Because I'm popular. I got a
P92 that'll pop it, ya. I'm gonna give you what I got for you. Oh man, that's a classic.
Come
Yeah,
on,
the ringtone. You was missing mad calls just to let the ringtone ring.
Yeah. Oh
Right?
yeah.
Because it sounded ill.
I had a Nextel that had no minutes on it. I just had the Nextel just for the chirp.
You gotta understand, like these little
They don't know.
niggas-
They wasn't around at that time.
But these little niggas wouldn't understand about the voicemail game.
No.
They
Right?
wouldn't.
It's like you know, you hit the voicemail. Like, yeah, you reach Shiz, yeah, you know what I mean? Just leave a message because the nigga busy type
And in the
shit.
back-
His voice was just like this. His voice was just like that at 14 years old.
Say you a gangster.
Hey, yo, I can't even do it. I can't even.
Nigga, I used to try to cheat, nigga. In class, nigga. My teacher would be like, Charles, I can hear you.
Oh my gosh. You was there, sir.
Fuck! I was trying to cheat off his man. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to cheat off of Hank's man. Shout out my man Valdi, man.
Shout out Valdi. That's my dog.
Yeah, man, that's my nigga for real.
Yes, sir.
Oh
You know what I
my
mean?
gosh.
But when I met you, bro, right? So at that point, did you even have a DJ name type shit?
Nah,
Because this is what I wanted to get into.
you met me before
Yeah.
all that.
We was calling you Samaj.
Samaj, yeah.
Your name backwards.
Yep.
Right.
Every time you pull up, Samaj.
Yeah, right. So where did DJ MEZ.WAV come from?
It's funny because I remember sitting with my peoples just thinking like, I think this is like something I really, really want to pursue. Talking to my boys, and it was like, what's your DJ name going to be? And I'm so much of I hate people that like create names for themselves.
Right.
So I'm just like, I don't know what I would want my name to be. But through school and through college, just like you would say Samaj, my real name is James.
Right.
And a play on James that everybody would call me would be like Jamez. And
I figured it was that.
so
I
then
thought that was what it was gonna be.
you know, so my boy was just like, oh, what about DJ Jamez? And I was like, oh, that sounds cool, but what about just DJ Mez?
Right.
And that was it.
Stuck.
And then the MEZ.WAV, that just, honestly, I'll be honest, that just came from just trying to figure out an Instagram handle.
Yeah.
And that was just supposed to be my Instagram handle. But then when I was starting to get booked and get put on flyers, people was just like MEZ.WAV.
Yeah.
And the wave.wave came from, it's a music file.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so I was just like, that makes sense, you know. And
So it's MEZ.WAV.
MEZ.WAV, MEZ.WAV. Well, it's not dot. Technically, it's not dot. I'm just
Okay.
the spelling
That's
out
how-
of
yeah.
it.
Because I was about to
It's
be like, am I
MEZ.WAV.
fucking it up?
Oh no. It's MEZ.WAV,
Oh.
Mez,
Okay.
DJ Mez. You
It's
know,
MEZ.WAV.
Yeah.
MEZ.WAV is the
That's
yeah. That's what I put on the contract.
All right.
That's what I put on the contracts.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. That's
Yeah.
interesting, my nigga.
How many years have you been DJing professionally?
Professionally, I consider professionally is like once you're making money off of it. It's going on 7 years now.
Wow.
But full time, I would say it's going on 2 years. I left my job a little over a year ago.
Let's go, my nigga. Come on.
You know,
Clap it up for that, my
That's
nigga.
actually fire.
These jobs ain't loyal.
they not.
No, they ain't.
You know,
Fuck these jobs.
That's
That
fire.
dog.
real talk. Dead dogs.
The
And
deadest, the deadest of dogs.
yeah. So it was when I left my job,
You said suck my dick, bitch.
Wow.
pretty much.
Is that how you quit? No. Tell me how you
You
quit.
ain't say that.
Tell me how you quit.
So, hey, I'm gonna
I would
go
love
ahead
to hear
and
that.
get my
You know you about to get fired,
Yeah.
but you quit before you get fired.
Nah, I would never do that. I would get
Oh,
fired so I could collect for 6 months.
Yeah, I didn't. I was.
Fire
checked
me,
out.
bitch.
Nah, I'm out. I was
Mad
like,
at
oh,
you.
y'all not fucking with me.
You're not firing me.
I'm
I'm
out.
firing you.
You know?
No, fire me, nigga.
Yeah. But then they tried to, not to get into the technical things of it, but they tried to not fire me. They just tried to like reduce my hours to like 0.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. So I'm out.
That's so professional and corny.
So when I left, I was scared as hell. Scared as hell, like how am I going, but God don't make mistakes.
God got the rest.
He got the rest. So
Shout out my man Kato.
You know what I'm saying? And
God got the rest.
Facts. And it's crazy how like the survivalist instinct kicks in. And I know I'm not a dumb dude. I know how to, make things work. I know I work hard. Ain't nobody ever going to be able to work harder than me in my mind. And that mixed with, my faith in God and hard work, we made it work, we made it work. And then now it's, a little bit over a year. It's almost 2 years later. And yeah, now it's hard.
Now it's fun.
Now it's fun.
Yeah.
Now it's fun. And like when people tell me like, oh, I hate my job and like, oh, I want to, do art. I want to do clothing. I want to do music. Obviously make sure you get your ducks in a row. Don't quit without a plan B. But I'm so much of an advocate of we only have one life to live.
Yeah.
Right.
And where I used to work was a hospital. And a lot of my patients would be on their deathbeds, just talking about their regrets in life. And to be able to talk to somebody and learn, like, to not be not or at least try to not live with regrets.
Yeah.
And I never wanted to be at that point where I'm looking back and like, damn,
I should have did this.
I should have did this and should have did that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know what? What's meant to be for me will be. There's been opportunities that I've wanted to have that just didn't come my way.
Yeah.
Right.
But those closed doors allowed for other doors, to open for me. You know what I mean? And it's just, I always say it to my friends to be corny, but as a joke, but the journey really is the destination.
Yeah.
It's really the destination of like, when you love what you do, it's never work.
Word.
So I wake up every morning, lock in on my computer, do some, content, put some mixes together, do some music stuff. And it ends up, Lord willing, it ends up to a paycheck. But when I started DJing, that was never the case. If I had never made $1 off of DJing, I would still be doing it. Just in my, because it's a passion. It's something I love. Just like I'm a sneakerhead. I love fitteds. I love, fashion. I love basketball.
I've known that about you for a while.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing. Like when you really truly do what you love with a passion and with intention. Not to say it's gonna wherever it leads, you just trust in God, and it's just that's really where I'm at with it.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's dope. Now listen, right? You said you used to be doing baby showers, family parties, stuff like that. You was doing the basement parties too, like that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It was hot as heck in there.
Hot as
you
hell
one of
in
them
there.
DJs that would be dancing with people, or were you professional?
No. I was dancing with everybody.
Dancing with people. You take requests too. What how you handle
I
requests?
do it all. So for
You
me,
seem like that nigga that let this shit spin, nigga. You go dance real quick.
On the wall.
He know when the song gonna end. You know what I mean?
I remember
still pressing the buttons.
I remember
If this your baby mama dancing on me.
Chiz probably don't even remember this.
Rudy brought me to a party.
This is even before that. It might have been, but this is years ago when I was doing like a house party. It was like a Halloween party, and I'm not gonna say where.
Yeah.
But
Dang.
maybe, probably. Yep.
Allegedly, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right off of River Street.
That's
I know
exactly.
exactly what the fuck you talking about. Yeah, go ahead.
And this is like in the beginning of my, DJ days, and
go ahead.
I'm just inviting
Yeah,
niggas
you
out.
thinking niggas gonna be nigga? I was a hood nigga at that time, nigga. I know where the fuck I be at, nigga. Wherever I be at, nigga. You thought it'd be sweet, nigga.
Yeah,
I
and
had 2 guns on me. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga?
In the party, I was in the trenches doing parties. And, like, it was really just like what they say is like whatever your passion is, like put in the 10,000 hours. And I was definitely early on in the 10,000 hours. And I forget where I'm going with the story, but I just remember Chiz pulled up and the party was okay.
Yeah.
It was packed in there, but it was okay because I'm still learning how to like mix. And Chiz was like, yo, why the fuck you got me in this, this spot? He texted me while I'm DJing, yo, throw on some Hove. I'm like, yo, I got you.
Throw on some Hove.
Throw on some Hove, you know? But but like, nah, that just goes, like, Chiz was around before, like, all this. It's on brand. I know that sound like throw some Hove, nigga.
Like,
You know, and, but nah, I say, like, even to this day,
yeah,
because I love it so much, like, I'll still do a house party. I still do house parties.
Yeah.
I still do baby showers. I
Nigga,
do
you
weddings.
did my niece's birthday party.
Yeah.
nigga.
Yeah, I didn't do it. Yeah.
No, before you
Oh,
did.
yeah.
And you
Yep.
about to do her sweet 16,
Yep,
nigga.
yep.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
down.
It's the love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I really love making people dance and being a soundtrack to people's memories. That's what all, like, really what the privilege of DJing is when you're doing somebody's wedding.
yeah,
Like, to some DJs it's just a gig, but when you realize, like, these are their forever memories, like,
Yeah.
and you're creating the moments for these people, and it's like it's a privilege. It's a blessing to be able to do that.
yeah.
You know?
But I want you to remember, like, that last party you did for my niece, I think she was turning 12.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
And then you had all her little friends coming up to get booth.
All the requests.
And I'm over here telling you, yo, leave him alone.
Yeah, no, I'm like, yo.
What I'm talking about.
Right? Leave him alone. Leave the DJ alone.
But
And
I'm
you're
learning.
Like, and you're like, no, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, whatever. Do your
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
She's about to turn 16. The same little
That's
girl.
crazy.
Right.
Feels like yesterday. Bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The same little girl about to be 16 on the shit that I called you for.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, like, yeah, bro. Like,
And even before then, I remember when she was even younger.
yo,
when you used
bro,
to pull up
yeah,
with you
I
to
pull
the
up
job.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So, like, that's how far niggas go back. And to see your
Yo,
name.
Chiz is really my man's. Yo. Y'all don't understand.
Y'all niggas don't get it. like
My dog.
to go back to like you're like a household name now in Boston.
That's love, man. I appreciate that.
No,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
fact. It's not love, nigga. That's a fact.
Yeah,
Like you say MEZ.WAV in Boston, niggas be like, oh yeah.
yeah.
Like dead ass, I said it 3 times tonight. Niggas like, oh yeah, sure. Like you know what I mean? Like on
That's
Dead
what's
Dog.
up. That's what's
Like
up, man.
niggas know who the fuck you are, bro. And it's not, just because, what I mean, factions and things of that nature is because of your work.
Yeah.
And it's because of what you've been able to do. Right? And you've
Appreciate
been
that.
at the Silk events.
Yeah. Yep. Shout out to Silk. Shout out to Real P.
Talk about Silk, my nigga. Like how'd you get intertwined with that?
It's not a long story, but like, again, shout out to my brother Real P.
Shout out Real P. That's
Shout
my
out
guy.
Real P. Yes, sir. Shout out the whole Silk team. Shout out
Yeah,
Rob.
yeah. Shout out
You know
Rob.
what I mean, shout out Herb. Shout out Lindsay.
All of them,
Everybody. If I forgot you, I'm sorry.
Everybody. What's the other chick? The other chick,
Daisy.
DJ? The
Daisy.
chick
Oh,
DJ?
Indy.
Indy, come on.
Shout out Indy. You know what I mean? But now, so when I started DJing, I don't even know how it happened, but I got cool with P. We started a show called Sundays of Soul, which was a Sunday, so we was doing that, and then ever since then we've been kind of locked in. And I did Silk a couple of times. I've done it when it was at La Fabrica. We did it in City Hall Plaza.
La Fabrica.
La Fabrica.
Yeah.
It used to be Naga and Monroe.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was just actually in the barbershop. I was just at Temple of Groom with the owner of La Fabrica the other day. Just
Yep.
saying. But anyway,
Yep.
go ahead.
And so P's always giving me calls. But the most recent one was a huge one. They brought out, shout out Leon Thomas. They brought out Leon Thomas for Valentine's Day. And Silk R&B party on Valentine's Day at Big Night Live that's a huge deal.
Wow.
So P gave me the call,
It's insane.
it was a vibe. So I'm like, of course.
It's older niggas who didn't get their bitch no griff. You know what I mean? It's like I got the bitch a ticket.
Yeah. So it was a good
Like, baby girl, you coming with me?
yeah. There was a lot of choosing in there. There was a lot of choosing in there.
There was a lot of hood niggas in there too. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
Hood
beautiful
niggas-
women too.
A lot of hood niggas be in there just hunting.
I would say though, even though there was a lot of hood niggas in there, whatever that number was, it was probably 3 times the amount.
No. It's
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
it's always 75% women, 25% men.
And then you throw in Leon Thomas, they out there.
So now it's like 85% women, 15%
Oh, man.
niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it was
and hood niggas be mad because they can't get it.
that was the other. Oh, that's another story about DJs.
But continue, my fault.
But that was such a good opportunity. Such a vibe. Forever thankful for that. Was able to do 2 sets. I opened up the night and then I closed out the night. That was pretty much like a dream come true. I remember when Big Night Live first opened up, and I'm like, oh, one day I'm a DJ here.
You did.
And it just
you did that.
Yeah, it did that.
You earned your keep, my nigga.
Yeah, man. And that's why it's important to and to give him another shout out. Like what P does is like he really does like look out for the culture, and like when he's at a certain place, he pulls people up with him.
Yeah.
He pulls people up with him, and it's that's like the same thing I try to do.
Shout out Real P, my nigga.
Shout out Real P. That's my brother, dog. Real talk.
That's
Love
my
you, bro.
dog, Real P, my guy.
And we got a bunch of other things coming. We're gonna keep working. And Silk was dope. Really dope.
Now, speaking of people not being able to get in to events,
Oh no.
You don't have your people hit you up like, yo, Mez, we outside.
Oh
like,
yeah, all the time. All the time.
Tell them we with you.
All the time.
And it's like, well, what can I do? You know what I mean?
They'll hit me in the middle of while I'm DJing.
And you ain't even looking at your phone.
I'm not looking at my phone.
Right.
Now they're like, oh,
your phone's in the other room.
I'm not gonna lie. And sometimes I am looking at my phone, but it's like I'm working.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm working, like I got a job to do. I can't stop what I'm doing to make sure that you can get in, and I'm such a big
Don't ever do
nah,
that.
you're not guilty of that.
Don't ever do that shit to me, my nigga.
You know what I mean? Like, but
like, tell him it's Charlie Machine and he'll know who it is.
I'm a big if I post an event or you reach out to me for an event, can I get on the guest list? Of course. But like for me, like the day of, hours before, it's like I'm locked in on this. I can't help you. I can try my best.
You too nice.
No.
You know what? I've heard.
Take that advice.
No.
If you know me, people say I'm too nice.
You too
all
nice.
The time. Yeah,
you too nice.
Nah, it's real.
Yo, repeat after me. Suck my dick, nigga.
Suck my dick, nigga.
That was so polite.
That was still sad.
it was almost a question.
They suck my dick.
I've hit a few people with that, but you got to get on the bad side for me to say that.
Implement that the next time we pull up at not with me, but like next time we pull up at an event and Charlie texts you and says, "Yo, bro, we outside." Be like, "Hey, yo."
Now y'all different though, because Chiz know me. Chiz is different. Chiz know me. Yeah. Nah, that's my brother. Chiz know me. That's different. That's different.
Damn, my nigga, you gonna do that to me, nigga?
Oh, okay. All right.
Chiz, y'all good. Y'all look good.
My nigga, real nigga.
Y'all look good. On Dead Dogs. But that happens all the time. All the time. It'd be funny because I do an event called shameless plug. I do an event called Vibration, and I'm learning about selling tickets and doing all the business sides of running a party, and I'll release tickets for dumb cheap for $5 the day we announce the party, and then as the weeks go on, the tiers go up.
Absolutely.
And I'll tell people I love, like, yo, tickets is $5.
Even if you don't go, bro.
Even if you don't go.
$5.
$5.
Give me $5.
But then it's like clockwork.
7 hours before the event.
An hour before the event. Yo, bro, I'm outside. Like, yo, I gotta get it. Tickets would be $40 at that point. And I'm like, bro, I hit you up personally to let you know.
I hit you up 2 months ago, nigga.
2 months ago. Like, yo, the day before we released the tickets. Like, yo, I'm about to release the tickets for $5. You get first dibs. But I'm learning it's a part of the game.
It is a part of the game.
And it's I've been on the other end of that, as a DJ. I know other DJs that are throwing events and they're like, yo, pull up to my shit. I'll pull up. I'm invited, so I'm thinking I'm good. Yeah. Pull up. Oh, we don't know,
Not confusion.
Are you on the list? You gotta text the DJ, and I'm like, damn, here I am.
I'm here. All my equipment. You talking about?
You know?
What you talking about?
Oh, I done pulled up to events where I'm DJing, and the security is like, "Excuse me, who are you?" You know, and I'm like, "Bro, you don't see all this equipment."
I am the
So
party.
yeah,
What are you
it
talking about?
happens. I don't take it personal, you know. But I also don't expect the people. I mean, but that's selfish of me.
Yeah.
I don't expect those people to take it personal. But of course, it's
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I didn't get into your party. Why ain't you answering your texts? I love y'all. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
You know,
they need to be on time.
Nah, fuck them.
Be punctual.
Nah, they be
Get in
alright.
early.
Fuck them niggas.
Now.
Actually, hold
That's
up.
fact.
Shameless plug. Since we gonna talk about shameless plugs, Dime in the Body is gonna be at FET on March 28th. That's a Friday, March 28th. Brought to you by Gotta Eat and So Crisp Entertainment. So Crisp, they gave us a motherfucking award a couple of years ago. CWTFB Radio, man. So we fully endorsing that. Shout out to Dime in the Body. She's gonna be here on CWTFB Radio on that same date, March 28th. If you want to pull up here and see that live, holla at us in the DM. We're gonna tell you how much it costs to get in, nigga. There's always a price for something. Fuck you talking about?
It ain't yesterday's price.
talk your shit.
Now, vibration, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was the inspiration for that?
Oh,
The title
good
of
question.
the event. Yeah,
That's a good question.
Interesting.
So I'm a very musical
yeah.
person, needless to say. I always wanted to do an event that allowed people to come and have a good time, obviously. But also I'm a DJ's DJ, and I wanted to allow the DJs to be able to like do their thing.
Yeah.
And no shade to any other events, but I feel like a lot of music at parties anywhere can get a little redundant.
Yeah.
You kind of hear the same DJ sets, and it's because
Niggas be playing the same shit.
niggas be playing the same shit.
Future, Drizzy,
You know what I mean?
21,
And
Lil Baby,
yeah,
all the same shit.
and I'm such a big advocate of like a good DJ plays what you want to hear, but a great DJ plays what you need to hear.
Hey.
And what I wanted Vibration to be was to be a place where people could come out and honestly just like be themselves and dance. And the vibes. That's really where the name came from, was just like vibes. And vibes stems from vibrations.
Yeah.
There's so many different, like, no shade again, but I feel like a lot of the parties in Boston are copy and paste. People see somebody doing something and they're like, oh, that's dope, I'm gonna do the same thing. And we get a lot of the same type of events in the city. And a lot of the themed parties can kind of get redundant.
Yeah.
Right.
Again, and
Or watered down.
watered down is a better, that's a better way to put it. So I wanted to do something of my own that it couldn't be boxed in. You know, one night, if I book a bunch of dance hall DJs, Vibration is going to be a dance hall party. One day, if I book a bunch of, house DJs, it's going to be a house party. It's going to be a hip hop party. So this, when y'all brought up Cincinnati's project and the intro was the water joint.
Yeah.
That's like truly like a big motto of mine, is like, be like water.
Yeah.
And whatever you're able to flow and like, you know what I mean, move into whatever the element is, you know what I mean? Just be like water.
And I saw you reacting to that when we was talking about it.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is alignment right here, like, because that's exactly what I'm on. So all in all, Vibrations is essentially it's just a dance party.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of club culture, like for me, not to say that I'm growing out of club culture, but I'm older.
Yeah.
And
You're old nigga.
I'm an old nigga.
You're old head.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
you like me, nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We come from the same cloth. And but at the same time, like, we like to have a good time. We love music.
Yeah.
We love to sing. We love to dance. We love to rap. We love to, you know, have a good time. We love to be with our loved ones. And I remember those days of doing those house parties, doing those bashments of like just dancing. And now today parties are all just standing around.
I was just about to ask, like, people still dance?
So that's, oh man, yeah. At Vibration, yeah.
Wow.
It's a very much a
Really?
dance party. And don't get me wrong, we still serve bottles. There's still
Yeah.
sections and everything, but that's not the priority.
Yeah.
It's very much so like dancing, singing, and people. And when I say dancing, like people are dancing with each other, but people are also dancing by themselves.
Like TikTok dances?
Nah, nigga.
Nah.
Niggas vibing.
Just vibing. You know,
Bells, you've been to multiple parties
I
with me.
have,
So don't do that.
No, but listen, this is what
you got to come out to a Vibration.
Okay.
You got to come out to another one.
Now that I've been invited, I didn't even know it existed. And this
Oh,
guy
yeah.
didn't tell me either. So now
So
that
we're
I
only
know,
on our
Yeah.
third
Wow.
our third
You ain't-
rendition.
Wow. He's only on his third rendition.
We only on it's a new joint. We do it at Han.
Yeah.
Shout out to Han.
Shout out Han, man.
But yeah, the next one by the time this comes out, shameless plug, we're doing it April 24th.
Okay.
We do it on Thursdays. So it's a
That's tough.
it's
for
very
us.
it's tough.
About to say, dang.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I know. It's an industry night
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing. But when I first started it, I was just like, you know, this is just something I want to do. Book the DJs I wanted to book.
Yeah.
And it was a good turnout for the first one. The second one, we packed. It was a sellout,
It's sold out.
sold out. And for me, it's a dream come true to have like a vision for anybody.
Whatever
sure
you
you-
want to do.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know,
Yeah.
like to have a vision in your head and to see it.
And see
You
it
know what I
come
mean?
to
Formulate.
fruition. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
wow, that's like a high.
Yeah.
You know,
To see us do our first live show at the Sonia Room at the Middle East.
I remember that.
And then for it to overperform for what I like when they handed me my check at the end of the night, I said, "Oh,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?" Like,
Yeah, y'all had performers. Y'all had, man,
yeah,
it was crazy.
It was different.
Yeah.
Like I had no expectations.
I had to stand in the back.
You see
It's
what I'm
packed
saying?
in there,
You see what
bro.
I'm saying?
It's packed in there.
So
Yeah.
I know what that feeling's like. Bro.
Yeah,
So,
and I'm just
good
now
for you, my
getting
nigga.
accustomed. Thank you, bro. I'm just getting accustomed to that feeling, and but as to like you know DJ full time, it's like this is what was the next step. You know, I've had a lot of like peers telling me like, yo, you need to like do your own thing.
Yeah.
It's one thing like to DJ full time, but be waiting by the phone to
Yeah.
get booked. You know, and it's like, yo, I gotta like make your own motion, make my
Yeah.
own motion.
Yeah.
You know, so to be able to do that, you know, shout out to Kickback, shout out to BVD. That's who I partnered with to run the party.
Okay.
And they've taught me a lot. You know, they've been so supportive with it. And it's been a success. Lord, you know, God, you know.
All right, I'm gonna ask you
Well,
some
willing.
real questions.
Yeah. I'm about to say, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
How many bitches be throwing themselves at you, my nigga, because you a DJ? What that look like?
It's still out there, huh?
It's
The hoes be hoeing?
yeah.
Yeah. How many of them do you oblige?
I'll be honest, not a lot.
Not a lot.
'Cause-
All right, out of scale of 1 to 10, what's the percentage of the hoes that you say, you know what, bitch?
I'm positive that's not how he says it.
I'm gonna let you hold some dick until you get back on your feet.
Let me take a drink. But now honestly, if you know me,
Please.
you know I'm a very if you know me, you know I'm a very introverted person. I'm a very shy
That don't mean you
person.
don't like throwing dick.
Wow.
We all men in here, right? Well, not all men.
Not all, yes.
Tallulah in here. What's up, Tallulah? CAB in here.
But
Mercy.
I mean, as a DJ, I will say
You spin records, you spin bitches.
My Lord.
it's you know, I'm blessed to know a lot of women.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But I'll be honest, I kind of keep to myself
Yeah.
I very much keep to myself.
Oh, you're a strong
Yeah, and I
man.
think that makes them flock even more. Cause for some reason they like people who don't talk too much.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, yo, hold up.
People who got a little mystique. You a little mysterious. You're not talking a lot. Like, let me push up on you a little bit harder because why are you not talking?
I'll be honest. Some
I
days
heard they call you some
some days that happens. But I'll be honest. There be some days where I go into a party where it's packed. I be on the mentality of like, yo, I'm just here to do my hour, my 2 hours, lock in, and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
And that's really what it be.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, that's really what it be.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
But nah, like if I gotta be honest, yeah, nah, there's a lot of women that be around. There's a lot of women that be around.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad thing. I love women. You know,
So
women
you ain't never had two chicks that like, yo.
I'm afraid.
It's gotten sticky a couple times.
You never had two chicks said make the best mix you can make. We both gonna give you a head right now.
All right.
Nah. Not to me. I'm sure this DJ, man,
Make
bro,
the best mix you can make right now, nigga.
You know what's crazy? I done DJ'd alongside some DJs where I'm like, damn, bro, like you are lit, like
Yeah.
not to put no name, you know what I mean?
And you know, in another thing.
and another thing.
In that respect, right? How does that make you feel? Like when those women approach you in that manner, is it like, dang, for real? Over some music?
When in doubt,
Like-
whip it out.
Or is it like, yeah, I know I'm fire.
It's like, yeah, bitch.
Come over here, come to death row.
Come suck this dick.
All right.
It's a little it can be an ego stroke.
Yeah.
It can be an ego stroke. It's a little bit of both. But with the path I'm on is like I really do want to. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you. I really want to be as any self-respecting DJ wants to be the best DJ in the city.
Okay.
And I started DJing late.
Yeah.
So I'm so locked in on what my goals are.
Yeah.
You
be going to Jubilee and shit?
What's that?
Oh wow.
You said like church?
Yeah.
Shots to Jubilee. I used to go to Jubilee.
Why you saying it like that? Like you ain't know who Jubilee was.
I thought that was like a party. I thought that was like a party at. I thought that was a party at Unity or something.
Party at?
A party at Unity. But nah. I'm trying to give like the most politically correct answer. It's funny. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I'm trying, man.
This man, you asked him a question. He said there'd be a lot of women around.
There'd be a lot of women around.
I'm blessed to be around a lot of women.
I'm blessed to be around a lot of beautiful women. You know.
Should we all hold hands?
But nah, the DJ life is it comes with it. You know, and it's like learning how to navigate it.
So what's the wildest request?
Request.
What is the wildest request you said no to?
It's funny.
DJ?
I got a crazy story about this.
Let's go.
So I had a woman come up to me to make I can't remember what the request was. But there's like a gate or like a rope that's separating her from the DJ booth.
Right.
And she's coming up and she's just like, you know, I'm a DJ or whatever her thing was.
Yeah.
For me, I'm too nice. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'm just nodding her. I'm trying to nod her off, you know, like, yeah. And she literally, as I let her under the rope. She pulls up, looks at my computer. She's like, play this song. I'm like, yeah, I got you. I wasn't going to play the song. But as she's making her way back to the crowd, she doesn't remember that there's a rope or a barricade separating her. So she trips over the barricade.
Looking stupid.
As she's trying to break her fall, she pulls everything down, the entire DJ booth.
Oh no.
Knocks everything down. By the grace of God, somebody grabs the computer so it doesn't stop the music. but
Everything else.
everything falls. The control,
I
the
would've stayed on the floor.
turntables,
Everything.
everything falls. But the music,
But at least the music kept going.
the music kept going.
I would have scratched it like you know the
When I say that was like the
record
biggest
scratch sound.
when I say I was so satisfied, it was like so much closure right there, because she was kind of being rude.
Yeah.
She's like, you need to play this. It's my birthday. It's my, whatever her
Yeah.
thing was, because she ended up actually like hurting herself. Shout out to her friends, because her friends didn't realize that she had injured herself.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're laughing
Her friends
with
is
me.
just as dumb.
They're laughing with me,
Yeah.
and then she
Oh,
doesn't get up,
no.
and they're like, oh, wait a minute.
She's really fucked up.
Yeah, really fucked up. So
Yeah.
they had to like. It was a whole thing. They had to like carry her out.
Oh, she was
crowd
drunk?
was chanting, nah, 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 nah. Yeah, all that. All that.
Gosh, I would never.
All that.
I would
yeah,
need
yeah.
so much therapy
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah. Nah,
Like,
it
what?
gets crazy. Like sometimes like women will come up to the booth and that's all they want to do is make a request.
Yeah.
You get texts like, who's that? Texting you, who's that next to you? And I'm like, yo, I don't have no idea who this
Why
is.
you
This
taking requests?
Yeah. At the same time, it's like, I'm at work. I don't come to your job.
Ask you.
You know what I
You
mean?
know what I'm saying? And
Like,
ask you whose groceries you
yeah.
bagging.
You know what I mean? Like, this is my job.
Word.
This is my job. I can speak for all DJs. Like, this is what we do.
Yeah, talk
to
to
make
him.
a living.
Yeah.
Don't bring that negative energy here. Like,
You in mad relationships that you don't know about.
real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk. Real talk.
Because texting you, who's that? I'm sorry, it's a patron. Like,
Yeah.
they're a party goer.
Yeah, no, it gets crazy.
It's
you know.
somebody who like
But-
choice my work.
But the thing is like with being a DJ, it's like what helps is to be polite, is to be likable. Like
Yeah.
you have to be likable. Like if people don't like you, you're not going to be successful in
Yeah.
in being
Well,
a DJ.
it's look.
At a certain level.
I've gotten away with being likable and being a dickhead at the same time.
It works for you though.
Right? So I don't know, buddy.
I was gonna say, bro, you 101, bro.
I don't know, bro.
How far? What's the furthest you've traveled to DJ?
To DJ, Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Yeah,
Boop!
Jamaica. I
How did
DJ'd.
that? Like
It was a wedding. It was a wedding.
a destination wedding?
Destination wedding.
Did you
Okay.
meet somebody named Errol?
Yeah.
Yeah, his auntie said, Errol gun shop for me. Give me 2 tina sardine and a tot.
I don't remember the dude's
Give
name.
me 2 tina sardine and a bread.
For this, I don't remember the dude's name,
Yeah.
but so I did the wedding, but at the resort they had a club, and we made connections, and I was able to DJ a club night at the resort.
That's dope.
I cannot remember the original DJ's name.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it was Errol, but
DJ Bumbuckler.
yeah, but that was the first. But that was the first
DJ
international
Ross.
DJ Ra. That's funny. That's funny.
So annoying.
But that was the first time I've DJed. Yo, Chiz, you're hilarious, bro.
Not DJ Ross. You're alone.
Oh man.
Oh, shit. My bad.
Nah, you
Yeah,
can.
I'm supposed to.
But yeah, Jamaica. I think I've spun in. What's the spot in Cancun? No, Tulum.
Wow.
You was in Tulum.
Tulum.
Bitches love Tulum.
Tulum is fire.
Penny
Been there.
drops
Tulum
over
is
there.
fire.
Yeah. How much pussy was throwing at your way in Tulum, nigga? Because Tulum is crazy.
At that time.
I ain't never been.
I ain't never been either.
Are you doing the calculations
I'm
in your
just
head?
saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
There was a lot of pussy throwing your way, man.
Throw my
Yeah.
yeah. That was a few years back. That was a few years
you
back.
American?
Cancun. Now Tulum was
Me and my
cool.
man used to call Cancun Can't Come. You heard?
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Cancun's crazy. Cancun is lit.
Yeah, look,
Cancun is lit.
Can't Come. That's what we call it. We don't call it. Call it Can't Come. Yo, Bells, don't look at me like that. I'm a man.
Yeah.
But nah, I mean, if I could keep it a buck, like even like I'll say any type of nightlife, like that's what comes with it. Like
Yeah.
you meet a lot of people.
Bitches.
Listen, in Cancun, it's 12-year-olds in the club. Okay,
Yo,
it's children in the.
chill out.
I'm not trying to be weird.
Nobody's trying to be El Chapo's people.
Listen, I went to Cancun. Okay, when I went to
Can't
Cancun,
come.
it was children outside selling bracelets. $1.
Oh yeah, they be yeah.
And,
but they also
and
sell a lot
smart.
of. Can I say this? They sell a lot of cocaine in the clubs
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Bro, but the thing is, they'll you walk into these establishments, they patting you down like, you know, you can't even bring a leaf of marijuana in there. Really? But as soon as you get inside the club, the bathroom attendant is like, yo,
oh my gosh.
What you need? I got whatever you need.
$1.
Yeah, I'm like, oh wow,
Give me
it's different out
$100.
here.
Give me $100.
I'm like, it's different out here.
You know what going to this is my, I don't know. If you go to any fucking country in the world, it shows you that the most consistent currency in the world is 1 gram of cocaine. It's
Really?
always $100.
Really?
You can go anywhere on the continent that has mad water and a couple lanes, right? 1 gram of cocaine is gonna be $100.
It's gonna get you.
I'm just saying.
It goes a long way.
I'm assuming. I'm just letting you know.
I'm assuming.
If niggas are talking about depreciation, invest in cocaine.
Oh my god!
Don't hear it from me. I'm just saying.
That's what they said.
Somebody told me that. Don't listen to that nigga. You don't have to. You could if you want. You could if you want, but don't listen to that nigga. The nigga that told me that. I'm just saying.
Now, speaking of cocaine, what is the craziest thing you've seen at an event that you DJ'd? In respect to maybe like, that kind of.
That's a good question. I've seen a lot. I would say probably along the lines of, you know, just like DJing sets and then people just pretty much just doing lines right next to the DJ set.
On the turntables, like
not on the turntable. That's a talent. That's a talent. That's a talent.
If he could not skip a record while they doing lines.
Yeah.
On the
I would get booked for probably some of the biggest parties in the world.
Diddy would have been calling this nigga.
Hey yo. Hey.
Like, I like the way you work.
Take that.
But I remember on New Year's.
$1.
It's actually in my early DJ career. New Year's in Boston. Got booked to DJ this party, and actually I got a few, but I'm gonna stick with this story.
Yeah.
Actually, nah. I'm gonna go to a club. I'm not gonna say the name of the club.
Okay.
But I walked into this club to go DJ. And it was a private event at the club. People booked out the entire club. Paid for the whole night. The club was Friday or Saturday. Shut down, closed for this private event. You gotta.
Yeah.
It's a pretty popular club. But the theme of the night was cocaine. Yeah, theme of the night was cocaine. I'm trying to be so politically correct.
Was that there?
I don't think so.
I mean, if you were, you probably wouldn't remember if that was the theme of the night.
It might have made sense.
But there was so much cocaine.
Oh my god!
In the building. You know how they have the confetti? You know how they have confetti?
How is that?
You know how they have confetti? Like
they made it all white.
It was all white. They took the confetti out of the confetti machine and they just put powder. And it was just shooting powder the entire night.
How can you afford this kind of event?
No, it'd be out here.
Nobody's actually fucking.
Oh yeah, no. In the confetti, that wasn't. Yeah, that wasn't. That was just.
I was about to say that's actually kind of crazy. Okay.
Yeah, but
El Chapo was not in Boston.
Man, it was strippers in here. It was going crazy, and I'm just DJing along with a few other DJs, and these dudes came up and they was like, "Oh, the DJs need to start throwing money," and they gave us stacks, and they're like, "Throw this shit, throw it." I was like, yeah, that was a really good time.
I was doing this shit right in my pocket.
Nah, for real.
They was already paying me. I want to have a good time. I'm like,
nah, nigga, I'm still throwing them right in my pocket.
Man, it was.
I was like, yo, that's crazy, my nigga.
Yeah. You ever seen the scene in Paid in Full with Mitch and they're just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dead ass like
like
that.
that?
Not for me, but like I could see them having that
Yeah.
moment,
But
and I
want
was
you
like,
to
"This is
understand,
beautiful."
If you ever book me for a fucking party, I'll tell you, you niggas right now, don't ever give me no money to throw.
It ain't getting
It's
thrown.
gonna get thrown.
No, it's gonna get thrown, but some of it is gonna end up in my pocket. I'm telling you niggas right now. So don't get mad when you're like, yo, what happened to the rest?
It was
The rest of your
thrown.
shit, the rest of your money, chits went home with it. All right.
Yeah.
But anyway, we gonna bring this in for Orlando. MEZ.WAV, my
sir.
guy. Is there anything that you wanted to talk about tonight that we didn't mention?
DJ wise or not?
DJ wise or
Whatever.
not. Honestly, we touched on a lot of topics. I will say that once again, shameless plug. By the time this airs, we'll probably have already released the tickets. Vibration, April 24th at Han nightclub. We running it back. Third rendition is me, DJ Real P. Shout out my brother.
Real Pig.
Pro Swerves from Club Indigo, and my brother EA Alexander. We're on the set. BVD Kickback. We running it up.
What's the dress code?
Vibes.
Whatever.
Vibes.
You know,
No sweats and Timbs.
no shiesties.
No shiesties. You know what I mean? Nah, put that shit on. Put that shit on.
Shiesties?
Oh no! I'm saying
Oh.
just like put that shit on. Like
When niggas say put that shit
Yeah, I
on,
know what it means.
they
Don't
don't
do
mean
that.
they don't mean to go rob niggas.
yeah, feel
was like,
wear what
like.
you dress to make you feel like, you know what I mean.
Just like
that-
you don't want to
Yeah.
get robbed.
Yeah.
yeah, like you him or her, like you sexy. You know, people be pulling up in, you know, some pretty good fits. You know,
The girls can wear sneakers.
yeah, absolutely.
One last
Absolutely.
question. How important is it for DJs to have guns on them while they're performing?
Wow.
It depends on where you performing.
Anywhere. I don't give a fuck where you at.
If you doing
Protect
private,
yourself, nigga.
yeah, I was gonna say if you're doing private events, especially like in areas where it could get kind of sticky, definitely you definitely need that. You
Hey, have
definitely
you
need
ever
that.
turned down a job because it was like you knew it was gonna be some
In a
bugs?
questionable area.
Yeah.
In other cities, yeah.
Okay.
In Boston, maybe I'm crazy for this, but
Niggas respect you enough to know not to.
I know a lot of good people.
Yeah.
You know, in a lot of places. And also at the same time, yeah, I'm not on that like negative energy, so people don't
Yeah.
really try to, you know. But at the same time, what does it say? You run up on me, you will get clapped. What that do? You didn't hear me say that.
He said, round of applause. Hello, that's what he's talking about.
So you
will
good.
get-
That's what you're saying.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Alright.
I'm good. But there's been close run-ins, not with me, but with other DJs where I've learned and I've spoken to like some of the not OGs, but
Niggas who've been through it.
niggas have been through it, and they're like, nah, bro, protect yourself. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, that's good, you know. So,
Wow. You ain't never.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
DJs will shoot you, niggas.
oh yeah,
Don't try it. You stupid motherfuckers.
man. There's a DJ out here, DJ Jack Frost. Shout out to DJ Jack Frost. I heard him on the DJ competition. DJs have hard drives, which is all their music.
Yeah.
Some have them on their music. Some have them on their hard drive. Some have them on their computer.
Yeah.
I remember during this DJ competition, he's like, yo, don't try to touch my hard drive. I will shoot somebody over my hard drive. You know, and this
real shit.
not to say that's what,
That's
but like
real
that was,
shit.
you know what I mean?
That's real shit.
And I'm like, yo, that's real, like, cause that's your living.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
your shit.
And not to put words in his mouth, it was on a DJ promo. Like I was like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So but nah, I was just like, yo, that's like at that point, this was years ago I heard this, and I'm like, I need to make sure I'm protected. You know,
shoot
'cause
niggas. Yeah. Word.
at the end of the day, like
You
this is
might have
like
to
how
shoot a
I
nigga.
eat. You know,
I mean, like, how many songs you got in your library? Like, how much music is it?
it's man. Oh yeah. Like tens of thousands.
thousands.
Yeah,
Let's go.
tens of thousands. Over 25,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I guess
definitely
that-
precious.
Don't
cargo.
die over a song, nigga.
Don't
Yeah.
die over tens of thousands of
Man,
songs.
but it's all love, you know. That's one thing. That's another thing I will say. In Boston, Boston has some of the. I want to say it's probably the best DJ community in the country. To DJ in Boston, you have to be well faceted. It's such a melting pot here. You got to know your Cape Verdean music, your Latin music,
Haitian.
your Haitian music, your hip hop, your Afro beats, your dance. You know, like you got to know it all. And not only do you got to know it all, but you got to be well versed in it. You got to be well versed in it.
Yeah.
I've gone to other cities and like all they play is trap, or I've gone to other cities and all they play is
Whatever.
Yeah. We're a melting pot. And the DJs here, and and not only that, like you have to be well versed, but like the DJ community here is it's like a brotherhood.
Yeah.
Like there's so much love in it, and like we really lift each other up, and show each other love. So shout out all my DJs. There's so many of y'all to name, but I love all y'all niggas.
That's dope.
So yeah.
Dope.
So
love all y'all.
Appreciate you, my brother.
My dog,
Appreciate
my brother.
you for coming up on the platform, my nigga.
Appreciate
this
you.
This is love. Fuck you, bitch ass DJs who ain't doing the right thing.
Undercutting DJs.
You know what I mean?
That's what I don't fuck with.
Come on, talk on it.
Yeah, don't. You hear a DJ like, oh, we booked this DJ for a certain amount, and you're like, oh, well, I'll do it for this. It's like, nah, bro, you're hurting the DJ culture.
You broke and you thirsty.
And you thirsty, bro. Like some of us is really like, this is how we pay our bills. This is how we eat. This is how, I don't got no kids, but this is how some of us feed our kids.
That you know of.
That I know of, and good callback. And
all them let outs, he done had some kids.
You know what I mean? But nah, some of y'all DJs is my sons. Let me talk my shit.
Yeah.
Some of y'all DJs is my sons. Y'all know who y'all are too. Stealing transitions, stealing gigs, undercutting,
fraudulent,
talking shit. Oh, MEZ ain't shit. MEZ is trash. But it's all love. I love all y'all. It's always love.
My nigga MEZ.
Yeah. It's MEZ.WAV, DJ MEZ, whatever you want to call me. We on CWTFB Radio, CW Radio, with Bells, with my brother Chiz. Best podcast in the fucking city.
Period.
You know what I mean?
Down.
Shout out to Sound Lab.
Yeah.
We outside. We gonna keep it 2025. We gonna keep it rolling.
Yes, sir. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Thank you for having me, bro. Thank you for having me. Love you, bro.
You know that, man. I'm Charlie Machine, man. It's my Choco Bliss, Honey Kiss. Never miss my good sis. Big Bells from a big block.
The biggest.
Twin Glock.
Both of them.
We and my man MEZ.WAV in the building. We in the media lab at the sound lab. Don't you ever fucking get it fucked up. I'm drunk, nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm dead dogs. I'm wavy, nigga. I love y'all, man. We out of here.
And let me tell you something. You know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for some side income. Would you like to make an agreement? Would you like to form an alliance with me?
Yeah, whatever, Bells.
Would you like to form an alliance with me? Yes or no?
Alliance about what?
I said yes or no. You have to say yes.
Yeah, love, man.